Hey, it's Lisa, Fossil Finding Female. It's the 4th of May, 2023. I haven't made a video in about a week, I think. Apologize for that, but I'm out and about. Of course, the wind's going to come up and make that terrible sound. Up here in these mountains. They're beautiful, and they have what appears to be, to me, a lot of tools and, of course, a lot of biological things that used to be alive. And the more I study these and look at them, the more I believe that. But I've been trying to prepare at my house, better situation there with all my fossils and stones and rocks and all that cool stuff. So I haven't got it where I wanted it yet, but a lot of them really do look like they used to be alive. They have like Mud Fossil University. They were in a major flood. They're starting to come up. One side seems to always have like an eye on it, and the other side tends to be flat from laying in the mud. Anyway, I hope you're doing well today. Just thought I would do a video since I'm out here scouting about, see what I find. See, that looks interesting. But again, I don't care if it's the tool or fossil or not. They look cool ones. I still like to take them. Because I'm going to put them in my earth home. Adobe. But they're really cool. I mean, look at some of these. These just look like they were man-made. But, oh shoot, we weren't here. We don't know. We could speculate. But there are some really cool looking stones, fossils, rocks, whatever you want to call them. Here, this is one of my favorite places to go. Here in New Mexico. I need to see if you could see it. I was looking at it not through the camera, so that's not fair. Because you can't see it. But there's a lot of nice, odd-looking shapes. I find a lot that look like this, like kind of like a foot shape type. They're interesting anyway. That's colorful. I'm using a different phone. It's my iPhone. The other one was an Android, but it didn't want to hook up to the internet. So I was like, fine, I'll try this other phone. It's an old phone, but I'm trying to just use one phone for videos. But they're a pain in the butt. My other iPhone says I don't have enough. I have to do iCloud or something. I don't know. It's so frustrating. See this right here? I don't know if you can see. Rocks are in the shade or something, but it looks like the internal, the inside, like biological, used to be biological. And if you haven't heard of Mud Fossil, I was told about him, and he's had some of his DNA to find out it is a petrified organ, a lung. And I was thinking the same thing before I ever heard of him. I'm like, this stuff used to be alive. I don't care what anyone says. After looking at it for so much of it, it truly used to be alive. It's just wild. I think it's a pretty cool discovery, but I don't think a lot of people are aware of it, because I sure wasn't. See how it's been chipped right here? Like, it looks like it has been, but... And then it's ergonomic. It ergonomically fits in your hand. I'll put it right here, maybe get it on the way down. Like I always do, because I carry some up there, because it's a little bit of a hike. This one, see, this looks biological. Like this stuff was... This stone is petrified, something that had died in the flood. You should check out Mud Fossil University on YouTube. do that once I get home and upload this. I don't know how long this will be because I don't know if it's going to cut us off or what. If it does cut us off, I'm sorry. I'll tell you now, because it does seem to do that quite often. Not this particular phone, but my other phone, so I may do the same thing. It is a beautiful day here. I hope it's beautiful where you are. It's nice to get out. It's good for my soul to get out here and do what I love to do and get fresh air, especially with all the crap going on in this world. I just can't. It's hard to fathom, really. See, here's another right here. It's an interesting shape. Here's a nice heart. I'll have to stick these. See, here's another. There's so many cool shapes up here. Let's see. Here's a nice rock to prop them on, if in case I remember when I come back to pick them up. Wow, here's another heart-looking rock. It looks like that was made like that, or like I said, it could have been a fish that's fossilized. And that's the mouth that's open there. And the reason I say that is because I have a lot like this. I don't think it's just got broke like that. I think someone either man-made that or it is a petrified biological something, either from water or from land that has petrified in the big flood, Noah's flood. But just have to keep studying it and looking at it and finally figure out what it really is, hopefully, one of these days. I'd love to be able to get some of the DNA. That would be great. But Roger at Mud Fossil did say it was quite the expense. And I'm sure it would be. But, I mean, it's just, there's so many cool shapes up here, and stones that look like they were used as tools and also biological, even some that were like a biological something or other, and then they were made into a tool. There's a lot to see up here. I might do 2 videos if it'll hold that much. I don't know, these stupid bones. Okay, let's go check it out. Up here, so you just walk all up here. It's nice. Nice big houses up there. Woo. I try not to look down too much. I know it's until I get up a little further, because then I'm carrying a lot of them, or I'm making piles everywhere. By the time I come down, I don't have no room for any of the piles I made. It's kind of hilarious, but I enjoy it, so it's fun. It's all that matters, is as long as we enjoy what we do and we're not harming anyone or anything. Harming ourselves, I guess, by carrying a buttload of rocks, but it keeps us strong. That's a nice one. Right there. Looks like it's flint. See how it looks like it's been worked right there? So interesting. This stuff is just so intriguing to me. I'm just fascinated by it big time. I know a lot of people are like, they're just rocks. I'm like, no, there's something more to them. I guarantee that. I just don't know how much. I guess get DNA tested. Like Roger, or maybe Roger can look at it. He's been doing a lot of studies on the fossilization of animals, biological things, all that stuff. Maybe just by him looking at it, I should send him an email. Hey, check these out. These are something that I think used to be alive. What do you think? Maybe. See, that's pretty cool too. Sorry if the wind is making that terrible noise. I do not like that when I'm listening to video. And it has been pretty windy here, but that's about it, you know. I'll take wind over tornadoes and hurricanes and cyclones and tsunamis. And it's sunny here, which is nice. Half the freaking United States is freezing. It's crazy. The weather's been just bizarre. That one's interesting too. Looks like it was made like that, and I have more that are like this, like it was a tool for something. And the more I find, the more I believe, yes, that is a tool, because they're similar and they look exactly alike, maybe a little smaller. That one's pretty cool too. But like I said, even if it wasn't a tool or was not a fossil, I still think they're cool looking, and I'll put them in my earth home. I'm going to try to limit what I get so bags aren't so heavy. But then I don't. Do better, be better, Lisa. Do better, be better. I'm surprised. Okay, I was only going to go for 15 minutes. We got like 4 more minutes. So I should just stop and look at some of these things here. So we can see some more stuff, because it's a little bit of a hike up the thing. It says low battery. Of course it does. But it's still going, so yay. Hoo-hoo. Ha-ha. Life is funny at the funny farm. These are just intriguing to me. They do look like they were a tool. They have a place for the thumb. And I do think a lot of these minerals like flint and feldspar and quartz and all that stuff, still, we have that stuff in us too. As fossilization occurs, it's going to turn into that. Our eyes even turn into quartz and other things depending on, you know, what kind of biological thing it is. And they don't teach us that in school. Of course not. Very, very interesting things. This one's cool too. Look at that. See if you can see it. See, it's yellow and it's shaped odd. Anyway, I hope you guys have had a nice day. It's like I said, it's beautiful here, and it's awfully nice to come out and look at these crazy things on the ground. It's like, wow. It's like, wow. And what's great is here the weather's always so good that, you know, you pretty much could go out every day if you didn't have other stuff you had to do. Which most of us do. That's a pretty one. I have one I wanted to show you that I've found a lot that I think are bird heads because of the shape of the stone and actually the eye, where the eye is located on one side. There's a piece of flint. But there's tons and tons of stuff to look at here because there's just so much. That's pretty. Which way you could see the best in this light because the sun's going down. But anyway, thanks for sticking with me. It's almost time to just turn it off. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. There's like a little heart right there. I see hearts that aren't actually hearts, but they look like it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Adios, friends. Bye.